Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, Ma'amoth, Salakia. Want to say, Call Halayim La, Alahayin Nawa, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, Ma'amoth. Double honor to the elders, apostles, a great millstone who rule well, and their elders. And double honor to my elder as well, Ahar One, bin Yasha Allah of the Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutation to the 144,000 hopeful elect pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the 1/3 remnant believers in Yahweh Hashem Shai. Shalom, Shalom. This is going to be a quick lesson, off this TikTok video I got. So pause the music, get straight into it. Get straight into it.
84. The Vatican removed 14 books from the Bible. To this day, there is no explanation as to why, and the Vatican is happier with the general population not knowing. There were 84. The Vatican removed 14 books from the Bible. To this day, there is no explanation as to why, and the Vatican is happier with the general population not knowing. There were originally 80 books in the Bible when it was translated from Latin to English back in 1611. These days there are only 66. The missing books are known as the Apocrypha, which in Greek means hidden. The missing books include Esdras, Tobit, Judith, the Wisdom of Solomon, the Songs of the Three Holy Children, Bel and the Dragon, Maccabees, and the Prayer for Manasseh. Even stranger is that Jesus' name was spelled Iesus before these 14 books were removed. The Church changed the pronunciation and spelling. Why were these mysterious books removed? There are many theories. Some say the contents of the books didn't fit in with the Roman Catholic Church's narrative, and so they were simply taken out. But there is no real answer. The Catholic Church chose to remove them from the Bible so that the Word of God was exactly what they wanted it to be.
Man. There we have it. Basically Esau, he took out scriptures in the Bible, man. I mean, books out of the Bible. He took out the Apocrypha. So ultimately he's going to be judged off the act, He's going to be judged off the act, for taking the Apocrypha out of the Bible. But let's see, I'm going to go to Revelation chapter 22 and verse 18. And there was a few things they had wrong in there, but we just filter out to get the meat off the bone and edify accordingly. But this is the book of Revelation chapter 22 and verse 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. If any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. So and that's the thing. That's the judgment that Esau will receive for removing the Apocrypha out of the Bible, And ultimately the Lord put it on his spirit to remove it anyways, because he told Daniel to shut up the words of his book and seal the prophecy to the end be. So knowledge has been increased, and you can't quench the spirit, man. The Lord, he was gonna make it to where we had the words of this book anyways. It's not up to Esau what we the things of the spirit, man. But verse 19 again, if any man shall take away from the words of this book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of Lamb. So ultimately they wasn't written, from the foundation of the earth, and they've been adding to this book too. You hear certain sayings like when it said thou shalt not abhor a Edomite, it really supposed to be thou shalt not abhor an Assyrian. And if you Google it, it's gonna say this is a clerical error, but yet and still they still print Bibles which say thou shalt not abhor an Edomite when it's supposed to say thou shalt not abhor an Assyrian, man. So ultimately that's this devil with his wicked devices, man. The Lord's going to destroy him ultimately. So I'm gonna get the next precept. Revelations chapter 13, and this is why he removed it. Revelations chapter 13 and 8, I believe. Verse 8, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. So ultimately, the Edomites, their name wasn't written in the Lamb's book of life anyways. The Lord only raised them up, to judge us for our wickedness, for our iniquities, Con, man. Right, their names weren't written in the Lamb's book of life from the foundation of the earth, man. But Con, let's see. I'm gonna get that. Cause this devil think that everything he do was basically by himself. But no, it was the Lord's doing. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So, the Lord has increased us in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, by giving us the Apocrypha and letting us read, and letting us basically, chew the meat, because if he would have gave it to us in the 50s, we'd have been ready to go, and we probably all would have perished, But ultimately, it was all up to the Lord, his timing on the things of the Spirit. Verse 4 again. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So, the Lord is disappointing the devices of the crafty, man. This devil, he thought that he was going to fulfill his enterprise, and he was just going to have the children of Israel in a dumbed down state. He thought that we weren't going to reach this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But he can't control the things of the spirit, man, because he's not a spiritual man. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 2. A good man obtaineth favor of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. This devil, he's full of wicked devices, taking the Apocrypha out of the Bible and adding clerical errors in the Bible, to deceive our people. That's the devices of the crafty, right? Verses 3. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. So the root of the righteous shall not be moved. You thought you was going to be established by your wickedness, the things that you push across the four corners of the earth, the wine and philosophy. But no, what it says, a man shall not be established by his wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. So though we was dead for a little season, the Lord have and you suffer not our body to be put in grave. The Lord had what it says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So the Lord have increased us, man. All right. Let's skip all the way to verse 14 and verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. So the Lord have crowned us with knowledge, man. Though you wrought wicked devices and try to take the Apocrypha out of the Bible, the Lord still gave us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He's still going to give us more mysteries. It's more things that the Lord have hid from us, that he's going to reveal to us in these latter days, man. Right, verse 17 again. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Right, you inherited folly, man. Ultimately, because wisdom, knowledge, and understanding spiritual things, it wasn't given to you. You're spiritually discerned, to think that you can quench the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. All right, let's see. But what he said, we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. So, it ain't nothing you can do to, hide these spiritual things from us. Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 21. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. So the Lord's counsel is what's going to stand. Everything that the Lord uttered out of his mouth is holy and true. So if the Lord said it, it's going to be done. He said, many will run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Corruption shall be overcome. So ultimately, that's what's going to be done. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. Right? Verse 21 again. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand, man. That's Shalakia. Con, a poor man is better than a liar. Con, I would have went with it as well. But the counsel of the Lord shall stand, man. Next precept, Shalakia, I'm all over the place. Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, man. So the Lord's disappointed the devices of the crafty, you know. You try to dig up a pit, you're gonna fall therein. You know, you pick up a sword, it's gonna thrust through your own heart. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. Your hands cannot perform your enterprise, no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? It is written for the children of Israel to overcome. So guess what? We're gonna overcome, and there's nothing that you can do about it. It's gonna be the last precept. Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, right, which have been so long without fruit shall be declared, man. So the whole truth is finna be declared. The Lord have given it to us in small measures, and now he finna reveal the deep hidden things of the galaxy to us when he come back and he established us on this earth, man. You know, corruption is being overcome in the sight of the whole world, and Esau is being made naked, man. All right. Verse 28 again. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared, man. So, Khan, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Ma'amaf. You know, on to the next. Shalom, Habatah, DTA, Abad, Babal.